Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live. And I am back playing more No Man's Sky. And it's definitely going to just be a regular old chill stream where I do, whatever tickles my fancy. Just the usual stuff. I last played this past weekend. Of course, to do that weekend Quicksilver mission. It's been a long day. I do have an energy drink here, but it's not one of my typical ones. It's one I got from a gas station called Mean Apple Energy. I think it's supposed to be a green apple energy drink. So we'll see how well it does. But yeah, I got it, and I picked up a thing of shrimp, and it's I don't want to say the name of the place, but it's like a little meal, a little boxed meal of shrimp tenders and some potato fries. But yeah, I've got myself something to eat. I hope you guys have something to eat as well while you sit back and watch me do my normal routine. I'm not going to be doing anything particularly interesting. This is just going to be a regular chill stream. I'm going to be chatting with whoever shows up. Maybe not anybody. But even then, I've got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. Ooh. A long day, and since I got paid yesterday, I was able to order a new headboard. Because I love the one I have now. There's nothing wrong with that one I have now. I want another one to put along the wall, along the side of my bed, because I end up hitting my hand up against the side of the wall while I'm sleeping, and I like some cushion there. I do have a pillow in place, but with how much I toss and turn, the pillow falls over, and then I end up hitting my knuckles on the wall again. I don't punch the wall, not like how I used to, but my hand will just flop over and my knuckles will hit the wall and wake me up. I'm wondering if I should do that first, or if I should... You know what? I'll do my settlement first. My settlements. But yeah, this one's supposed to have like a little electronic port on the side of it. I don't really need that, because I have an outlet right next to my bed. But, I mean, I guess it could be cool. I'm gonna experiment with it. I might put my alarm clock on top of the headboard instead of where I have it now, which is like in front of my fan. But I want to see how I take to that. I might not feel like reaching up to grab the alarm clock. I'm still kind of getting used to my new alarm clock, which has a large snooze button, but it also has like a large what is the other one? Oh yeah, it has a large button that controls the. It has a projector on it because I have the time projected on my ceiling, so that I don't have to roll over to see what time it is. So since they're kind of roughly the same size, one of them is split into two. So if I feel around it, I can figure out which one the snooze button is. But this one time I clicked on it and I woke up like a half an hour later and I was like, wait a minute, did the snooze go off or not? It feels like it's been a while. People are panicking. Is there a monster out there? No, the guys are just running for no reason. And yeah, I hit the wrong button. And I was like, God damn it. I woke up not much later because my internal clock will wake me up, but you know, it was enough for me to be like, now I gotta rush to get into work. So yeah, to any alarm clock makers out there, when you're making your alarm clock, try not to make so many of the buttons similar, you know? You're dealing with people that are getting up first thing in the morning and they can't look at their alarm clock. They can only really feel around on it. So you're basically delivering a product for blind people. So maybe don't make all of the buttons exactly the same. Or if so, like the snooze button, make it the only large button. You know, don't make another one or any other button similar to it. Which is the case with my alarm clock. It's cool, don't get me wrong. The alarm clock's awesome. I really like the projector because I really didn't... I used to hate having to roll all the way over and then look at the time like, squinting my eyes. This projects a nice large display on the ceiling that doesn't bother my eyes and doesn't cause me to exert myself just to see what time it is. I feel like that goes without saying, though. I feel like all alarm clock makers know that. That's why this certain alarm clock has the divider in between the button that's really large, but is actually two buttons. But it's, you know, it's still a similar shape to the snooze button, and I think that's where they dropped the ball, you know? Alright, what do we got here? Oriyu, or however you pronounce that. A veteran geneticist found themselves with time to spare and acquired some rare DNA. They would like their work to go towards a worthy cause, or as a personal tribute to the overseer. That's me. Let's donate it to the settlement. I don't need stolen DNA samples. Yeah, nice try, buddy. You're not implicating me in whatever it is you're doing here. I know that's not the actual case. I know that is something you can trade, but that is an go into space. The Sentinels would be on me, and I'd be like, well, what did I do? I don't think you meant any, you know, ill will by doing that, but you could have gotten me in a lot of trouble, dude. There are a couple of items in this game that if you have them in your inventory, either on your starship or in your own inventory, you could get caught flying around in space. The Sentinels will scan your ship, and if they see it's in there, they're gonna come after you. It's rare though, and it all really depends on the system you go to, because there is There are Sentinel. There are systems that have high Sentinel activity because they're warring. What is going on with the microphone? I really hope. Hold up. Okay, I don't think. I'm going to have to listen to make sure. I hope the music isn't coming through. This happened once, and now I'm paranoid that it might happen again. I'm sorry, I gotta mute my microphone here to test this. Okay, no, it doesn't sound like it. A long time ago when I first started doing this setup, I had an audio issue occur where I have the music and the chat's audio going into one source, which is the headphones that I'm wearing. I still can't figure out why this happened, but both of my microphones reset, and because the headset is hooked up to the audio jack on my microphone, when the microphone reset, I guess the output source to my headset was reset to default, which is the same as the game audio. And so the music on Spotify was playing to the stream. And I had to stop it real quick. Because, you know, having something like that on stream can cause copyright issues to occur. And, yeah. Now every time that I see that April's microphone in particular resets, it gets me a little bit paranoid because it means my microphone also reset, which isn't a problem in terms of you guys listening to what I have to say because it does it flawlessly. But I think because it does it flawlessly, I don't notice when it happens. And it hasn't happened since that one time, but if it happens again, I'm going to be in so much trouble. Because I wouldn't be able to tell, you know. It would be playing to the PC audio, sure, I'd see it. But a lot of the songs that I have on my Spotify playlist are very, especially when I'm playing No Man's Sky, the soundtrack that I have for that. A lot of them are very atmospheric and chill and low. So it doesn't peak microphone or anything like that signals. So I won't really notice it if I look over at the laptop sometimes, depending on what song it is. But that does get me paranoid occasionally. I'm glad that didn't happen just now because I was listening to a low song. That's why I had to mute the microphone and really listen to the stream for a second there. I was like, is that the song? No, it's not. Okay. All right. Let's get my status. Oh, I already did this now. Let's go to the other settlement. But yeah. Oh god, that guy scared me. I was like, what? Yeah, it it can really catch me off guard sometimes. I'm just taking the straw out of one drink and putting it into another. That wasn't me farting. I feel like there's only one. I always do a good job of muting the microphone so you guys don't have to hear that. I'm an old man, keep in mind. Oh, God. Oh, God, that tastes like an alcoholic beverage. The mean green apple? I can taste the green apple, yeah, but it's like... Gah. It also tastes like there's isopropyl alcohol in it. So, ugh. Oh, that's not too gross, but it's not the best tasting apple drink I've ever had. I guess it's because of the type of energy drink that's in it, maybe. I don't know, there are a lot of energy drinks out there that taste awful. Oh, right. They asked me to build a tower. This was over the weekend. And I was like, oh, yeah, definitely. The tower's really cool. Once it's fully built, I want you guys to see what towers can do. They're really nice. As soon as they recommend one for your base, get it immediately. It has some really cool functions. Of course... They don't all unlock until you get the tower to an S rank. So I'm going to wait until I get to an S rank to show you guys that. I could. You know what? I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm not going to make you watch a bunch of videos until I get the tower to an S rank. That's mean. I'll show you guys on my other settlement. I have a tower there. Although this is an autophage settlement, so it might be different. But it shouldn't be that different. I'll show you, don't worry. Alright, we check the status to get the items. And then we see what they want. Settlement entity Earn was arrested after failing to maintain proper... What? Proper hygiene during food prep? Oh, yeah, that is definitely... That's a big no-no. During food preparation, it is noted that they have a series of recent off-world excursions, but refuse to elaborate on the details. Why? That is suspicious. Publicly shaming them won't really do anything, plus they'd still... you know what? Public shaming. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Because I feel like if everybody knows that he's not washing his hand before prepping the food, it'll be more difficult for him to get in situations where he has to prepare food. I mean, who knows exactly what he's doing when he's going off-world, but, you know. That feels like it's a whole nother issue entirely. But the public shaming thing will definitely prevent the contaminated food preparation thing. So. Of course you don't like that idea. Wash your hands when you're preparing food. At least for other people. I mean, it's okay. It's good to do it for yourself because, you know, you don't want to accidentally poison yourself. But especially for other people. And that was it. God, when I was in food preparation, I've had like a couple jobs like that. I was meticulously always washing my hands. I mean, I still do. People will occasionally every hour see me going to the bathroom. Well, not every hour. I want to say like every 2 hours. I'll go to the bathroom to wash my hands, and that's all I'll do in there. I know it's probably like... Well, I have had one person be like, why do you go to the bathroom when you're not even going to go? You just go in there and wash your hands. I'm like, yeah. It's not food preparation that I do anymore either. When I'm doing anything involved with working around other people, I always wash my hands. And it's not even for my own hygienic purposes, it's for theirs too. I don't think people realize that. We've had COVID happen and people still don't realize the importance of washing your hands. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like people don't learn shit anywhere. Like, not even, like, I've had people coming from other countries. I live in a very heavy tourist area, and they don't wash their hands for shit. Like, they'll use sanitizer, and I'm like, that's not enough. That's just like, if you have a beloved pet that dies and you just leave it out on the lawn, sure, it's dead, but you don't want its body to just sit there and rot. It's the same way with germs. You kill them with sanitizer, they're just gonna sit on your hand and rot. That means you're going to be eating dead germs, which is going to cause problems for your internal systems. Obviously, it's not going to be the worst thing, but it's still going to be a problem. You gotta wash your hands. Jesus. I mean, sanitizer's fine, but wash your goddamn hands. You also have to get rid of the sanitizer. If that shit stays on your hands for too long, then it too becomes fucking gunk that's on your hands. I get so tired of people who only use sanitizer. It pisses me off. Alright, so we still got an hour till that's done, so we could do that before. Did I do everything here again? Let me check. Yeah, I did. Alright, let's go back to my other settlement and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm not even a hypochondriac or anything like that. I just think it's important to wash your hands. And I've always felt like that. I think it happened when I used to work at the Baltimore Sun, which was a paper. I worked in paper packaging. I didn't do anything important, like super important or anything like that. It was basically a mail room where I was working with newspapers constantly. So the ink would always get on my hands, and I would always have to wash my hands, like everybody did. It was a mandatory thing, because it's like, that kind of ink getting on your hands constantly, it soaks into your freaking skin. It's bad. They had us wash there because there were special soaps that you have to use that have like charcoal in them and stuff to get the ink out of your hands. And I think that's where I picked it up. That was like my second job, so makes sense. But I just feel like it's a good habit to have. Alright, now let me show you guys the importance of towers. There we go. It's the one for the Korvax. Hold up. Yeah, right. Had to burp there for a second. No, it's not that. But yeah, to those who don't know what towers do, I don't blame you. It's actually kind of hard to figure out. But a lot of buildings in a settlement will have secondary functions. And the tower is one of them. When I found out about this years ago, I was like, oh shit, I had no idea the towers could do this. So I've had this S-rank tower for the longest time. And it's one of the more recent things that I figured out. There's the little computer up here. You use it, and you can create navigational data, which is like something you could do everywhere. That's not a huge deal. That's like the default thing that you can do with your tower when it's at a C rank. When it's at a B rank, you get this. S class, obviously this. And A class is this. Which is what it's at now. I can't get it to an S rank because I need a specific God, I completely forgot this tower is not at an S rank, but at least they show you what you get at an S rank, which is nice. But yeah, scan for planetary buildings. That means any of the important trade buildings or certain stations that you can use to collect, I don't know, certain types of blueprints and what are they called? They're the blueprints that you get for making the more advanced items in your catalog. I can't remember, but I mean that used to be the way that you got them, but now you can get them on the Space Anomaly. But yeah. And when you get to S, scan for space anomalies, which is great because space anomalies, there are like two ways that you could try and find them, and that's by finding these things like this, and this anomaly detector, but they're not super easy to come across in space, or you do get one free one every in real life day from the guy in the space anomaly, but that's like the only free one you'll get. So this is very important if you're looking for things for your living ship or upgrades for your Corvette or upgrades for certain starships like Sentinel starships and the parts for creating your own starship. I think you could even find Corvette parts this way. I don't know. Corvettes are still pretty new, so I haven't really tested that out myself. But yeah, space anomaly scan. You could do this once a day. It's really cool. So yeah, that's one of the benefits to having a tower. And then of course there's scan for distress signal, which is a free way to get an abandoned freighter. And I mean, those are pretty cool too. I've already shown those off. So if you want to see the inside of abandoned freighters, you could do it that way. I think it's also a good way to get Corvette pieces. I think you can also find broken down Corvettes in space now. No, like I said, it's another thing I haven't tried out, but it's cool that it exists. I mean, we did it during the expedition, so I know it is a thing, but I haven't tried it in like a main save or anything like that. So yeah, once you get your settlement up enough to where they start asking you to build a tower, build it. It's a cool thing to have as well as a useful thing. Oh god. I bet you, if that drink has alcohol in it, I mean, this is the South. They put a lot of alcohol in several things. Oh, God. But I don't think they do it to fountain drinks, though. I should hope not. The guy didn't card me. So... Well, I look very old, so maybe that's why he didn't card me. But, I mean, still, it's just the way it tastes. Just tastes so bitter. Ugh. Alright. Maybe it's supposed to be sour apple. I don't think that's probably what they're going for, but I've had Granny Smith and sour apples and green apples before, and they do not taste like that. Alright, back to my base. That's all I wanted to do with the settlements. So what was I talking about before I started talking about the tower? I can't remember. Oh well. But yeah, this gas station is nice. It's new. It's just around the corner. And I will occasionally stop by there when I'm getting groceries. That's right. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. I got groceries today. And God, hamburgers have gotten ridiculously expensive. I didn't even buy any this time. I wanted some because it's like my typical go-to for beef products. It's my beef intake, but I couldn't afford it. So I have chicken patties, which are definitely not as tasty, and I already have chicken, you know. I got some quarter legs of chicken for a good price at $8 for a bag of for a 10-pound bag, which is really good. And yeah, I was just upset about the hamburgers. It used to be one of the things that I could rely on. Back in 2024, I lived off of this pack of an 8-pack of hamburger patties for $6. It's now fucking $10-12. God, it's so ridiculous. And the funny thing is when I'm at the grocery store getting upset over it, I'm thinking in my head about what the guy who stopped by the stream said yesterday. It was like, oh, don't you guys... I know it was a bit of an outrageous thing for him to say, but he was like, oh, you guys pay like thousands of dollars for everything. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And I was joking when I said, oh, yeah, but it feels like we do. I think that's what I meant when I said that is it feels like we definitely do, especially now. Because of how much Trump has tanked the economy. Alright, so... Oh, right. I want to check and see what the... That's why I went up here. I kept coming up here like, what am I going up here for? Wanted to see what the Quicksilver event is today. And if I don't like it, I'll swap to something else. You know what? I'm thinking about remaking the Tortoise, the Adamantine. I want to make something sleeker. I've already got plenty of big Corvettes. I want to try and make a small, sleek Corvette using the... I forget what the pieces are, what the parts are called. Alright, how we do? Ooh, it looks like a good one. I can't tell because the shadow is being cast. I can't really see. It looks like I'm a little bit off. The sun's going down, that's why. Yeah, I'm a little itty bitty bit off. What pretty good parking spot. Parking job, I mean. Oh, God, this is so easy. I'll do it, only because. I've already demonstrated how to do this in a previous video. But now I'm going to show you the easy way. Just get a bunch of milk. Keep it in your nutrient processor, which is where you should store all of your ingredients. Grab it. Put it in your inventory. Exit. There you go. Success. Now remember to keep it in your inventory until you get back down here and open your radar back up to complete the mission. But there we go. Done. Simple. Alright, now you can go back up and put it back. I had one instance where I had all 3 Quicksilver events be this. Get the milk. And I was like, wow, I feel like I'm Dad of the Year. I'm coming back with the milk. Over and over. Best Dad of the Year always returns with milk. Alright. Now let's head on up to our freighter. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. What is the red thing? Oh, that's one of my ships. That's the pirate one that I have. Okay. But yeah, I picked up the groceries, and on my way back, I stopped by that gas station, and I got myself a snack. $10. Great deal. I mean, you don't get a lot. They used to be $5. But like I said, everything's going up in price. I guess in terms of all of the other restaurants around here where you can find a good deal on something tasty, is why I stopped by there. But yeah, I thought I'd try that flavor and of soft drink. It's okay. It's not the best. They have this watermelon. I think I've talked about it on the stream a year or two ago. Better times. But, yeah. I really, really wish that it wouldn't run out so fast. That's the whole reason why I decided to go with this. It's because I was like, I don't mind apple. I like apple. I just didn't think it was going to be trying to go for a sour apple taste. But the weird flavor is waking me up a bit. I swear it has an aftertaste of alcohol. It's definitely not alcoholic because I'm not feeling any kind of a buzz. I know I really haven't been drinking for that many years. But I'd be able to tell at least. My lips would be tingling a little bit, but I'm getting nothing, so. I'm gonna have some of that shrimp though. That's pretty good. They're like a little salad shrimp, so. I think it's supposed to be popcorn shrimp. But as most of it know it as salad shrimp. To all the popcorn shrimp lovers out there, I'm sorry, you cannot tell me that it isn't salad shrimp. It's the same size, same density. I don't care if it's breaded. It's popcorn shrimp. This popcorn shrimp is salad shrimp. But I mean, I guess that's the point, right? Market something differently, jack up the price. Ooh, I forgot I had this album on Spotify. I got a new case for my phone too. Not my old phone, but my recent phone. My Motorola Razr. My old Samsung 8 is getting way too old. Some of the apps don't work on it anymore. It has this really large dead pixel space on the side of it. It's a mess. All of the buttons, I have a specific phone case on my Note 8 that keeps all the buttons in place, because if it wasn't on, all the buttons would just fall right off. So I've been needing a new phone for a while. It's just, I'm the kind of person that's like, an electronic device should last at the very least 10 years to justify its price. And here it is, 10 years. I'm like, alright, now I'm okay with getting a new phone. And I've gotten the latest Motorola Razr. Only because it's new and innovative. I wholeheartedly support the flip phone era. A lot of people don't, and I don't know why. It just adds better security to your phone. The number one thing I see with every phone that I see other people using is a cracked screen. And I'm like, we have flip phones now. Get a damn flip phone. I get it. The slab phones are cheaper because they've been around forever. But the new flip phones are going down in price by a lot. And I know a lot of people, like me, I am pissed off about it. But a lot of phones these days they're putting AI into them intentionally. But, I mean, the one I got, at least, the Motorola Razr, you could turn that shit off. You can uninstall it, too. That's like the first thing I did when I got it. I was like, oh, please tell me I don't have to use this. And you don't. You can immediately uninstall it. And I'm like, oh, fuck, thank God. I get it. They shouldn't be putting it in phones to begin with. I am 100% in agreement about that. But you can't buy a phone now without that happening. They're just doing it deliberately now. And I would like to say that I could not get a brand new phone, but you guys gotta see my Note 8. It looks terrible. It is trash. It still functions, but a lot of the apps, like one of the most important ones that I would use every day, but I haven't been able to use for the past 2 years, my bank app. I haven't been able to use it for the past 2 years. Now I can, because, you know, I have my new phone. But it no longer works on my old phone. And it's pissed off. It pisses me off because they give me no option to get paper, what's the word? Not receipts, statements. They don't give me an option to get paper statements anymore. They have it, but when I uncheck it and say I want basically say I want paper receipts, they don't send them to me. And then I look at the app and it's checked again. And I'm like, why the fuck do they keep doing this? Do they not? They're legally bound to send me paper checks if I want them. And to be honest, I don't need them because I have the app, but I would like to have them for record reasons. And I feel like that's why banks don't want to do that. Because they're like, oh, we don't want you to have evidence of stupid things we do. Which my bank hasn't. It's not like I make a shit ton of money, so it's not like they can end up losing my money, and all the money that I get in my bank account is like almost immediately gone. The day that I get it, because I do things like buy groceries and pay bills the very next day. So there's no reason for the bank to be all like, oh man, we have to hide this stupid thing we did. At least in my case. I'm sure there are people that make millions of dollars that have had a shit ton of problems with banks before. Alright, so we did everything on my freighter. In the settlements, I did the Quicksilver event. The Quicksilver mission. Trying to think, is there anything I'm forgetting? Oh. No. Well, I guess before I forget, I could go and take a picture. And I thought up a good one this weekend. Of course, I'm gonna have to wait until it turns daytime, because you won't be able to see shit in the dark. But, oh, right, that's right. In picture mode, you can change the sun's positioning. But yeah. As I stated last time I played No Man's Sky for the stream, because we have a trade center here, we have, on my base, an area you could go to do the Xeno battles. Yeah, there's a guy up here. And it's funny because not all trade centers like this have that, I've come to realize. I went to one on a planet I explored this past weekend, and instead of there being a table there was just nothing. No chairs, no nothing. I was like, whoa, what? Like, this feels illegal. Yeah, this, like, imagine this table not being here. It was just a big empty space, you know? I was like, this feels illegal. It feels like you should have something here. And the funny thing is not only do I have this table here, which is apparently unique to some of these trade stations, but we have this guy sitting here, which is definitely unique to my specific location. Because I don't think I've ever really encountered a dude just sitting here before. When there are chairs, I have seen the Vy'keen sitting in these chairs before, either side. But there's this guy, he has his own special chair. Like, what is he? This guy's ref or something? I don't know. It's funny. I just find it funny. His name, I haven't even looked at their names, to be honest. Teshov and Ehun. He's an arms dealer, too. Oh no, Vy'keen at arms. Okay, so he's a soldier, I guess. And he's a challenge trainer. So he's a trainer. I guess he's just here to keep the peace. But it's funny. It's like, you wouldn't expect that. You would not expect to see not only a table here, but a dude just surveying the table. Alright, since the sun has come up, we got... Oh, this guy knows I'm taking a picture of him. Look at him, he's looking at the camera. I'm not going to initiate combat or anything, but I am going to do this. Take a picture. This looks good. I like this. And you can see a little bit of the background. Oh, I hit start by accident. Damn it. Alright, well, the guy's not going to be looking at the camera anymore. That's fine. I want him looking at me, to be honest. It's more cinematic. Let's try and get back into the position we were in before. I gotta remember to leave some space for the title and my avatar. Alright. Let's take a picture. There we go. Yeah. And we have done that. I feel like this is a good time to take a break. And when we come back, we'll be doing more Xeno Arena challenges. That sounds like fun. I still need to train my new guys. Oh, also, I put this here a while ago. When I went over to Catastrophe Space recently, he had an Exocraft area, and I totally forgot that the Nomad existed. And it has unique battle attachments to it. This is... Well, once I fix it up, I need to go to a certain planet to get a certain element, but it's got a flamethrower attachment now, and I didn't know it. Which is neat. And I feel like a lot of people forget about the Nomad, but it's got one very useful ability that people don't even consider, and that it travels on top of water. Now, I know you're probably like, well, you got the submarine, what would you need to travel on top of water for? It's a lot faster than the submarine, and you can traverse the planet a lot faster. If you're going from land to sea immediately, you're not losing any time by getting out of something or going into something. Plus, I think the Nomad allows for several different boost upgrades, so it can be potentially the fastest of the exocrafts, if you're willing to put in the work. Right, guess I'll have my character sit over here. Oh, let's save too. I know it does automatic saves every minute, but I like the idea of having the save spot do something. But yeah, I'll leave you all with some music. I'm not only going to go to the bathroom, but I do need to pick up some more ice for my drink. And yeah, I know I have an ice maker, and I cleaned it out. It's really nice, but after I cleaned it out, I put it into storage now. I'm not going to be needing it anymore. The ice that our new refrigerator makes, the new refrigerator we got last year, I think I already told you guys about that during the stream when it happened, because it was so sudden. But yeah, the new ice the ice that the new refrigerator makes is way better. Just lasts way longer. All right, I'll be back. You guys enjoy the music. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so I'm gonna do some Xeno battles. But if those don't last very long, then I guess I can handle some space station missions as well. Alright, so I'm going to use an invite. Before I go to another system, let me check my inventory. Right, I remembered. I'm glad I remembered. There. I could send out... Yeah, nah. I'll do that over the weekend. Well, yeah. Let's... Ooh. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, right. I got these, you can get Corvette pieces from sending out frigates on expeditions. I forgot. It's one of the types of rewards. What I would like is Starship inventory parts. I like getting those because, well, especially with my new Corvette, the pirate ship, I want some for it because when you make a Corvette, you don't get any technology slots. You have to either unlock some or buy some. And I don't have enough nanites to buy any, so I'm hoping at some point I get some when I send out my frigates so that I can give at least one technology slot upgrade to my pirate ship so that I can install the aqua jets. Because I wanted to go to my water planet and just cruise around on my pirate ship there, but I couldn't land on the water, and I was like, oh, fuck, that's right. I forgot I don't have the aqua jets. So that's like the one imperfect thing that I have to fix about my pirate ship. It can't land on the water. It's like the one thing you'd want a pirate ship to do, right? I just didn't think of it. So as soon as I get a Starship inventory upgrade, I'm giving it to the pirate ship. Alright, let's plot a course. Yeah, of course. They're gonna take me back to that neighboring system. Yep, there it is. Okay, well, at least I can figure out what we're about to encounter. I hate that it keeps sending me to the same place. I want to go to a different system. A different planet. This feels so repetitive. If I was going to other planets to challenge other, challengers and stuff, I would find this a lot more fun, but every time I use one of these invitations, it takes me to the same damn planet in the same damn system. It's a little... I think they need to work on that. I think they need to work on exactly how precise it is the invitations take you, to the precise places that the invitations take you. Because the fact that they just keep taking me to the same exact planet is very boring. It would be cool to, be doing this adventure, leveling up my creatures, and along the way seeing unique planets and interesting landscapes. Because, that was the whole point of Pokemon, It wasn't that you were beating gym leaders and making your Pokemon stronger. It was the fact that you were going on an adventure and seeing different towns and learning about different things, Going on an actual adventure. But this is just repetitive. This just feels like grinding, having to go to the same planet. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or whatever, but it just feels like that's what these invitations are doing. They're just taking me to the same place. Alright. What team do I have? Okay. I have the team I'm working on. Good. Oh, God, sorry. Excuse me. I am irping a lot. And I would like to say it's it's because of what I'm drinking. But I'm not entirely sure. It could be I have some gas or something. I just really love that, how damaging it can be. Nah, you're not gonna get the chance. You're not gonna get the chance. Bye. Oh, look at the little mushroom guy. What's he gonna do? Not much of anything. Oh, set me on fire though. Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't gonna do much. He is a fire type, but well, stick it out. I am the faster one of the two though. I'm not gonna be able to heal in time, so I may as well not bother. Let's use another Thunderstruck. You say he was able to take out 2 of the creatures. Oh, shield. Well, I'll do as much damage as I can. And all he has to do is hit me now. At least he wasted his pester. Who needs it? 15 and 15. Okay, well, they're both... I don't use Aho that much. So, give him a free victory. I hate that I'm gonna have to wait for him, but... let's hope that I can get rid of... it's at 17%, so... yeah. The barrage really helped. Aho just levels up so much easier than Demon Doggo. I think that's why I end up forgetting to put him in battle. Hold up. Gotta clean my teeth. Fried foods. Alright. Get the next one. Oh, wrong menu, right. Sorry, it's been a couple days. Yeah. I'll max out combat. There we go. Next, I'll give him more health. He doesn't need it that much. But I do kind of want to max out his agility first, because it would be nice to be able to, you know, dodge stuff. No. Oh. Has someone made the Planet Express ship? Oh. And also, hello, Vampiric Fox. That is a great idea. I bet you someone has made it with a Corvette. That is a great idea. There isn't much to the interior of the Planet Express ship either. You could recreate it. It's a little tempting. I feel like I should do it. Hey, no problem. I'm Xeno Arena battling today. I bet you someone has. I know someone has made Bender a giant spaceship that looks like Bender Rodriguez. I saw that. I have come across it in the Space Anomaly, and I saw a video about it. It's crazy. You should see the video. Hello, Billy McDermott. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. And yes, No Man's Sky is very underrated. Alright, let's go to the next challenge. Don't mind me, I'm just having a nice chill stream. Training my companions in the Xeno Arena today. So. A space oddity? I mean, I come across a lot of space oddities. Where's the landing pad? Oh, there it is. It does suck that these buildings load in slower now since the update. I hope they fix that at some point. It's these buildings specifically that load in a lot slower now. It's weird. No, I don't think I've seen anyone with the name. It would be funny, though. I get the reference. I like the song, too. I think I have it on my... Yeah, I have it on my Spotify. I have that and Starman in this specific playlist. Only because they fit so well in No Man's Sky. I'll let you know if they pop up, but I have like over 2,000 songs on this playlist, so it might not happen. I too would like to recite the lyrics of the song. Not sure what movie that you speak of. Oh, I think I have. Oh, thank you very much, Billy, for subscribing. I'll make sure to give you a shout out at the end of the stream as well. I'm thinking Starman. I don't know if I've seen that movie. Was it something from the 70s or 80s? Because that time period of movies just escapes me. I know that's when a lot of space movies came out, but there were so many of them. So many. Go ahead, hit me. He cleansed me. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think of the singer now too. Okay, I had a feeling it was. I can't even look through my Spotify to look, because that's not how Spotify works. If you're not paying for their service, they automatically make you shuffle. And I'm not paying for that shit. Fuck that. I might listen to Spotify, but I don't owe them any money. Fuck them. Really? Oh, yeah, that very much sounds like an 80s movie. 70s, maybe late 70s. Oh, there's the champion challenge invite. Let's... That's it. That's it. I knew it was someone very familiar, a name that I've heard like a million times. I think there is also there's also the lounge version by what's his name? From Star Trek. I'm not a huge Trekkie, so I don't remember his name that much. William Shatner, that's it. I think that's the one that a lot of people are familiar with, only because it gets parodied so much. But they need to hear the original David Bowie. Oh god, another really good David Bowie song, The Man Who Sold the World. I recently rediscovered that song and I have it on my work playlist. I especially love the Nirvana adaptation of it. I have both. But I mean, nothing against Bowie, but the Nirvana version cover of that song is so good. I'm just a child of the 90s, so... Oh, I gotta change out my earpiece. Hold up. Let me just make myself sound like an even older person by saying that. I mean my... my earbuds. I gotta change them out. The battery's getting low. Sorry, I can't hear you guys right now. But I'll be able to see your text if you say something. Ziggy Stardust. Have not heard that one. Guitar Hero. I didn't have any of the Guitar Heroes growing up. And it's not because they were, like, I thought they were bad or anything. I just didn't get into it because The games were super expensive because of the guitar. They were over $100. I couldn't afford that. Like I said, my family was poor, so. But yeah, nothing against the Guitar Hero franchise. I just couldn't afford to play the games. So, I never really got into them. Okay, so I hope getting... Ah, fuck. Went right through it. I hope getting Demon Doggo up 2 levels higher than the others won't put me at a disadvantage in this fight. Really? Well, I know everybody has a friend like that. The funny thing is, I was that friend. I was the one that had all of the video games and stuff. So... I didn't have a friend like that. I was the friend like that. So if I didn't have Guitar Hero, none of us played it. I'm sure my other friends did play it because maybe they did have other friends that played video games, but I didn't know them. Alright, I certainly hope it doesn't go by my strongest, because if it does, then that means his creatures are going to be a level 19, while mine are still at like 15 and 16. So, we'll see, I guess. Ooh, yep. Alright, this ain't good. This is not good. And he gets to go first. No. Alright, I'm going to put down Emerald Dream first. Oh, he's not that fast, but still. Really? That makes sense. That feels like something that, alright, I took him out with 1 hit. Nice. That feels like something, game company would do just to test the waters. I know they just got so damn big that eventually they were just putting out entire albums on the PlayStation Store. I remember seeing that. They just have entire albums to be played in the game available for purchase on the PlayStation Store. I guess it was a good time to be alive if you were a fan of those types of games. Nice. I love it when a plan comes together. Ow. Yep. They're a little less nuanced than Pokemon, I find, but they do maintain an air of complexity that maintains my interest. Oh, I'm dead. Damn it. Anarchy Club. I have heard of them, but Lord knows I'm not that hip. Well, at least Rockhead was able to take out 2 of them. Oh no. Does this guy have... No, he does not have cleanse. How many turns? 3? Oh, okay, so it is just like... So I gotta kill him before then. That won't really do much. As soon as I get him to max level, I'm immediately changing this. It does not help me at all. I just gotta hope I don't die. Because he's a level 22. Oh, shit. Oh, he put on a status debuff. Okay. That did nothing? That's his strongest attack. Oh, right. He is level 16. I completely forgot. Oh, no. Oh, this ain't good at all. Oh, no. Oh, that's going to heal him up so much. I've got to try and get down a lot of damage. So let's do Pester. I have a feeling he's just going to heal all of it. Yep. Well, not all of it, but very significant amount. Damn it. At least we're kind of evenly matched here, so that's good. I'd probably be able to take the hits a lot better if I didn't have these 2 debuffs I put on myself. Rampage, sure, why not? This leaves me vulnerable for 3 turns, but... with the kind of damage output he's given me, it's not the worst thing. And if I survive, I can use Restore. Did that say it powered up the next move? Oh, that ain't good. Oh, yeah. I had a feeling. Well, Demon Doggo, looks like you're up. I think you could do it if you can get in a hit before he does. You are faster than him, so... do it. I can't see the guy's shoulders in the way. Ooh, so close. Go again. Nice. The benefits of being fast. Good job, Demon Doggo. Oh, good. I was worried because he died he wouldn't get that much experience points, but he did pretty well. Very nice. Did I get a pellet? I got a pellet, yay. I like keeping him even. Close to that max. He only got that one. Maybe I should give him another. No, the other 2 are really low. Who's gonna need it the most though? 18, 17. Alright, Demon Doggo. Hey, buddy. Your weapons are looking very shiny. Here you go. He's so happy. It's like a puppy dog. Alright. Come back. Okay. So that puts it back with the other 2 invitations that I have. And how much time? Yeah, let's do some missions. And now that I'm sufficiently satisfied with the amount of training I've done. Go back to our old system. zoom in. So hard to pinpoint. Oop. Well. But yeah, to piggyback on what Billy said earlier on about No Man's Sky being a very underrated game, it's getting a lot of... Oh, whoa, what's going on? There's a space combat in my system? How dare they? Pirate King Gar, how dare you? Prepare for a fight. You leave my civilians alone. Is that a bad ship or a good ship? Oh, I was about to say, I can't tell because they're on the other side of the... I think it was shooting at the... God damn, I hate it when they're behind the civilian ship. This is hard to tell if I'm shooting them or if I'm shooting the civilian ship shields. They're so far apart. Oh shit, I wasted those. Oh, there they are. Another Pirate King? Hey, there can only be one of those. Damn it, get away from the shields. Sneaky bastard. Got him. I think that was it. Civilian fleet. Did that say civilian fleet saved or something's going on? Request blank for reward. Okay, it said saved. Reward time. This freighter, I don't know. I think it sucks, but I'm not changing my freighter out, so I'm just gonna accept the reward. Let's take a look at it just for curiosity's sake. Yeah, it should. I am not pleased with your offering. Give me money. Thank you. Oh, he also gave me a bulkhead. I don't need it, but thanks, I guess. Where's my... Oh. Back to the base. Our Maybe to the space station? What have I got in my inventory now? I got one freighter bulkhead. I think I have these on my freighter. If not, I'm just gonna sell it. Ah, okay. Alright. Hold off on that. Let's go do a mission at the space station. Whoa. Am I really that close? Not that close. They didn't have to pull me out of... I guess because I was too close to the freighter. Dun, 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 dun. Secure your goods, sparkling dance, complex footprints, vengeance. Hey, Vampiric Fox, are you still there? What would you like to see me do? I might do that sparkling dance. A salvaged frigate module. Then again, I could do this. But I think it would take me somewhere else. And I don't know how many minerals they want me to scan. Well, since Vampiric Fox has apparently stepped out, I guess I'll choose this one. Alright, let's hope I can get this done. I feel like I've scanned a lot in this system already, so maybe it'll take me somewhere else. Specific planet. That ain't good. It would say specific system. Where... Maybe they want me to do a scan. Nothing. Consulting. Ah, okay. They want me to go to a different system. Okay, good. I was worried for a second there. It's down there. Yep. Sure. I don't mind going to someplace new. Do a better job of getting me into another system than... Xeno arena battling. Part of me wants to abbreviate it when I'm posting a comment about it. I want to call it ZA, XA. Just be like, I'm gonna go have me some ZA. Make people think I'm gonna go eat some pizza. Alright, new planet. What mysteries do you hold? Trying to land. Can't seem to find a good spot. There we go. Right on top of this bush. Great. That's perfect landing. All tilted. Okay. What are we scanning for? What kind of minerals? Anything particular or just... 4. Okay, 4. 4 of anything. Alright, good. Salvage containers here. Oh, this planet has waste disposal as well. Oh, okay. Sorry, I decided to choose. I was going to ask you to help me pick which one you think would be interesting, but looks like we're scanning rocks. Only 4 of them too. That's weird because typically they would ask for something larger like 16 or 30. Really depends on what kind of planet, but looks like there are a lot of rocks around here. How many more? Yeah, 1 more. That's not a rock. I don't think this is a rock.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay. Good luck peeling potatoes. You know, I want to see what kind of creatures are on this planet. Ooh, they look like elephants. You can't see because it's dark, but no, they got tiny ass heads. Never mind. Oh, an SAAS, a sass, sassy elephant creature. Them tiger stripes make them look menacing. But they're gentle giants, I guess, because they're not trying to attack me. I got more rocks. Oh, I've already scanned them, I guess. What about this one? Oh, I'm still in. No wonder. Oh, I have scanned that one. What about you? You as well. What about them ones I saw earlier? Yep, I scanned them too. Wow. I only scanned 3 rocks and I keep looking at the same 3 rocks. We got some creatures over there I can look at. I hate mountainous regions. They're right over there. Is there water over there? Are they sea creatures? Oh no, it's more of these guys. Are you the only creatures here? No, there are 9. Uh-oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, okay. That's not good. When I sneezed, I feel like I pulled a muscle in my side. Ah. Oh. I know that sounds bad. like I'm that old, but it was the way I was laying. I'm kind of laying on my side, and all of my muscles when I sneezed just reacted at once, and the muscle on my side just got pulled. Ugh. Whew. So that was painful and loud. I'm glad I muted the microphone. You guys did not need to hear that. Was that a rock? No, it's a plant. No wonder they only want me to find 4. I think there might only be 4 types of rocks on this planet. I may have to find an ocean. Or maybe go underground. There might be something underground. If there's a cave. I mean, there's plenty of mountains. There should be a cave around here somewhere. Oh, you're new. Oh, no, you're not. You're just a longer horned version of my Ari. You're not very good, though. ABA. They're still cute, though. Oh, wait, no. What about their eyes? They got bug eyes? Yeah, they got, like, weird sideways bug eyes. Never mind. They're almost as cute as Ari, though. Careful, big guy. That's new. No, it's more of these guys. Ground shaking beneath their feet. Hard to keep it steady. I think there's one stomping around. Yeah. Over there. Ow. Thought I landed pretty gently, to be honest. What the fuck? I didn't scan this area. Why is it showing me minerals under the ground? I can't scan them, so they don't qualify as minerals for this quest. I don't know why they're lit up like this. Very odd. Normally, they're not lit up like this. Unless I do this. Because then it would make sense. Why was it... An odd bug. Well, that is daytime. Maybe I can find a rock I haven't scanned yet. This might be a rock. No, it's a plant. I've already scanned that one. And that one. Are you a rock? Plant. Damn. Okay, some of you who are new to the game are wondering how I'm able to identify rocks by looking at them. Rocks and plants. Rocks have ferrite, and plants have carbon. So you could tell what they look like just by walking up and looking at them. You don't need the scanner. That rock in particular has carbon and ferrite, which is confusing, but you gotta remember the very first mineral is the thing that you're looking at. The one at the top is their majority consistency, but what they're mostly made up of. I don't want to scan anything else on this planet because I might end up getting a mission where I have to come back here and scan stuff, and I don't want to limit my options, you know, and then have them send me somewhere really far away. Then I'd be like, okay, I guess I gotta go that far away from my planet to get this done. So sometimes it's good to just not scan every single thing, because you never know when they're gonna ask you to go to the same place. So unless you really want to name everything on the planet, you don't have to scan them. You don't have to scan everything. Now, some might say it's a good way to get a lot of money. But I'm gonna be honest, scanning stuff is like not only the most not complicated, time-consuming way to make money, but you eventually run out of things to scan, and you don't even make that much money while doing it. There are way better ways to make money in this game.
Radiation protection falling.
Faster and more convenient ways. So yeah, like the only real reason for a later game that you're gonna want to scan items, scan things, is just because you want to name it. If it's a planet that you really like and you really want to own everything on it, yeah, go ahead and scan everything. Sometimes these guys scare the hell out of me. I think I'm gonna have to find a cave to find this last rock, because... Oh, wait! Oh, itty bitty tiny rock! I see you! Haha, there we go. Well, that was a little more difficult than I was giving this planet credit for. Whoa. Not that close. There we go. Alright, let's head back, turn in the mission. I hope this system has a space station. I didn't even check that before I came down to the planet. I mean, I don't have a problem warping back. It's just I don't want to waste the warp drive fuel. Oh, I can use their space station, I bet, to turn in the quest. Yep. Okay, cool. Good with me. Grab a sip of... Oh. Okay. I was gonna say we're on the wrong side, but no. The opening's just very itty bitty. Hard to see. Nobody else parked here. If I were a less trusting person, I would say this is a setup. Alright, I got a mission to turn in. And there we go. I should get... There it is. Alright, let's call in my pirate ship. And give it that Starship technological module. There we go. Oh, wait. We gotta teleport right here. Durr. Why do they have... That's not my ship. That looks nothing like my ship. Oh well. It's fine. Upgrade starship. Apply augmentation. Nope, nope, nope. Put it right there. There we go. Okay, now we can install the Aqua. I'm pretty sure I have that blueprint. I also want to give it this at some point. It's not a requirement, but I feel like if I'm going to have a pirate ship, I need some aqua jets to land on water with. I know I have this blueprint. It's just so hard to read this tiny text. There it is. Jesus. If it were a snake, it would have bit me.
Technology installed.
Antimatter. Oh, crystal sulfide. I was like, what is this? Oh, I need to get back to my system. That's what it is. I was like, I know I have this stuff. It's all on my freighter. I need to go back to my home system. We'll go to the space station. Chicken wings. And that should tie up that loose end I was talking about earlier on in the stream when I was like, oh, I wanna put the aqua jets on my pirate ship. And now here we are, we're doing it. It's totally my bad that it doesn't have them. I totally forgot that it is something of a necessity if you want your pirate ship to look and act like a pirate ship. Oh, 3. Okay. Well, I can make it. I got the material. And there we go. Aqua jets installed. Sweet. Just looks so great. Alcohol, white light, white light, white lights, white lights, do 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 do. Alcohol, 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 white light. Alright, let's go. I don't really mind that this ship has poor maneuverability. It just makes it feel more like a pirate ship. Like I'm steering an actual ship when I have to put everything I got into turning the ship in one direction. Just like, whoa, come on, move, you hunk of metal. And yes, as you can tell, it is slower than my starship. That's the thing about starships and why they won't be replaced by corvettes, because they're always way faster. Alright, let's land in the harbor. Nice, and we got the bobbing action. So great. To the deck. Awesome, and it bobs up and down with the waves. That's cool. I love that. Say, hey, that's my starship's parking spot. Whee! Ow. Alright, but yeah, like with all landings on with the Corvette, you're not directly on the ground, but it's still neat that it reacts with the bobbing and stuff. I'm sure if what'd I get hit by? What did I just get hit by? Oh well. I'm still getting hit by it. What is it? What's hitting me? Oh no. Do you have a disease? What's going on? Wait a minute. No, that's fine. Everything's fine. Why am I getting hurt? Everything seems okay. Okay. What was that? What the hell was hitting me? I have no idea. A fish in the water, maybe? Who knows? Eh. Whoop. Nope. Okay. Bonk. So yeah, a little improvement to my pirate ship before I go. Oh no, is somebody... Hey, leave me. No. That's my landing spot. I'm gonna land on top of you, just because. Yeah. Let's see you deal with that. Just going to get back in his ship and take off. I want to shoot him, I really do, but I'm not allowed to. It'll just go through him. I've tried before. You can't kill NPCs in this game. This isn't, what's the game? Sky something, I can't remember, damn it. It's part of the Elder Scrolls series, damn it. Ah, well. Okay, I think he does one more check, and then when he puts away his notepad, he teleports into the starship. This isn't the same guy I've seen before. It's just every guy that lands does this routine anywhere on the space station, in the trade centers. This is just their routine. They do like 3 areas where they kind of look like they're inspecting the starship, and after the third one they teleport back into the starship and leave. It's important to know that because if you're starting out early, you can get a lot of good material from talking to those guys. Or if you want their starship, you know, you gotta talk to them. Wait a minute. Oh, what? Am I wrong? Is it more than 3? Has it always been more than 3? I thought it was 3. God damn it. Now you're pissing me off. Get out of here. Let's go and take a look at my pirate ship. I don't like that he's parked in my spot. That's what's going on here. It's just like when you park in the city. You have that spot just outside of your house, your row home, that you park at. And when someone else parks there, you get pissed. I don't know, I don't drive, but my sister was always pissed whenever that happened to her. Yeah, he's gone. I gotta, I guess, get him further away. There. Bleh. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the fishing traps. Take everything out. And, oh, jeez, a little too close. I was trying to become one with it. Grab the fish out, release them, collect the nanites, and call it a day. It's gonna take a minute. So if anyone has anything to say before I stop the stream, now is probably a good time to talk about it. And it'll always be like this until Hello Games figures out a better way to mass release fish. I mean, I've already given my 2 cents on that. I feel because the schooner has cold fish storage, you could add an option in the cold fish storage to release all fish. And that would be a good way to do the bulk fishing. It would also make the schooner more useful, because you can fish from anywhere. You don't need the schooner, and you can also cook anywhere. You don't need the schooner for that either. I feel like the only reason people would use it for anything would be to store fish. But even then, why are you gonna store fish when you can use them to make food or sell them or release them for nanites? I mean, I guess there might be somebody out there that wants to collect every single fish. And I guess I get that. That's pretty cool. There is a list in the catalog that you can fill out. I don't think you get anything for doing it. But I guess if you're willing to go that far, you could maintain some level of pride for doing it. It's so funny. Both of these fish, side by side, look exactly the same. But because they're both in different spaces, I'm betting there's some small difference between them that is causing them to be two different fish. And that's just funny to me. Alright. Alright, we're good on all of our materials and stuff. I guess the only thing left to do is to sort a bunch of this stuff. I'll do all that on the weekend. I'm not gonna have you guys suffer through that. Watch me organize my inventory. Alright. Okay. I'm all ready to wrap things up. Let's head on back to the title screen. Alright. That does it for another day of All Creator Live. I would like to thank Billy and Vampiric Fox, sorry. I said Vampire Fox. I think it's because I'm getting sleepy. When I looked over at your name, I just saw the word vampire and... Alright, was there anyone else that made an appearance today that I'm not seeing? Because maybe you said one thing and I didn't notice. Nope. But yeah, also... Oh, there you are. Yeah, thanks, Vampiric Fox. But yeah, Billy McDermott. Billy McDermott 360. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope to see you again. I'm glad you're a fan of No Man's Sky. We need to see more of those in the world. But yeah, Vampiric Fox, you have a great day. Enjoy your food. Yeah. Alright, to those watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're ever wondering what it is I'm going to be streaming, or when it is I'm going to be playing, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I keep it up to date. Sorry, just bit my tongue there. I keep it up to date every day. And on the weekends, we do a weekend poll where you guys get to vote on what it is I play on Tuesdays. It is now a decision between the games Power World, Freakpocalypse, and Cat Quest 2. So if you would like to watch me play any of those 3 games, make sure you are subscribed so that you can get notified as to when the poll is running. It will be going from Friday morning to Monday morning when I announce the winner. And I will be playing the game on Tuesday. So be sure to tune in. Alright, everyone. If you're wanting more No Man's Sky, I play No Man's Sky every Thursday. So make sure you are subscribed so you'll get notified as to when the stream's going live. And you can pop in and say, I love No Man's Sky. And then pop out just like Billy did. That's cool. I'm totally okay with that. I love seeing fans of No Man's Sky. Alrighty, everybody. I'm going to get to bed. You sleep easy. Stay safe. Don't forget to vote Democrat. And I will see you all on Monday. Good night, everyone.